Welcome back to another video. Believe it or not, we're not playing Gran Turismo this time. We're on F123, brand new career, my team career. Got our first upgrade there, which was, I think, weight reduction on the plank. That's where we are in comparison to everybody. So in a stable spot. I do believe that is weight reduction, or no, it's not weight reduction, but that will give us the upper hand. We have signed Jensen Button. 97 rating, 95 pace, 100 awareness, 100 racecraft, and 100 experience point. That is some good XP. Potentially some useful points for us as well. So we're gonna head straight into the first weekend, which is Bahrain. Always is. Difficult. Well, not a difficult track to master, but isn't easy.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You'll find your workstation is all set up with everything you need to check the progress of your car. But if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Probably best to get straight in. I wonder if I can change the session length. We'll do. Yeah, I say we'll do a one-shot qualifying. Why not? Ooh, that's a lot of developments completed. So I'm gonna do a test to see how the car runs, and I'll come back to you. So I shall do the test and then resume the video. So won't be long. So here we are. Then it's time for qualifying. I've got three new upgrades, I think. So that's going to help us out a lot, depending on how this qualifying goes. Hopefully, but we're still in a stable position, you know. So can stay quite relaxed. I'm gonna have a look if I've got a setup for Bahrain. Yeah. Right, Bahrain. Right. One shot qualifying. I guess we just go straight to track. So coming up into the first corner, 203 mile an hour. A little bit late on the braking, trying to be careful with the throttle. Somehow in first place, when we shouldn't be. And the AI is on hard, by the way, so if I get pole, I will turn the difficulty up a bit. So up into third now. We are using a Ferrari powered engine, so we might have the advantage in the straights. The car enters the corners quite nicely, I have noticed that. Lifting early, don't clip them curves because it could ruin our qualifying lap. Yeah, I definitely need to turn the AI up. Look at the gap between me and Perez, that's a big gap that. Coming into this corner at gear 4. About to go to sector 2. Well, sorry, sector 3 even. Putting the power down on the straight. Gear 8, 195 and 90 mile an hour. Don't know why we're going to say 95 then. Onto the main straight. And that's P1.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
So, yeah. That wasn't a bad qualifier, but I think the AI is too low. So I think I'm going to turn it up to 70 to get more accurate. But I don't know how that's going to go down as well. Yeah. We'll play 6 seconds. So he's in a shot for the top 10. If you can get the pace up. Beating the Williams and the Aston. So that ain't bad, but I shall see you guys at the start of the race. So I'll see you then. So here we are
Okay,
then.
we celebrated pole position yesterday. That's history now. Today we go for the win. I want to be celebrating with you at the end of this race. Come on, mate.
Let's get rid of some fuel, see how much light we can make. I say we go for that. Formation that. So the car looks like it can get away nicely. Car moves a lot, but of course it will. Trying to warm the rears up, was just sliding it a little bit. Keeping the tyres warm. 90 degrees, what we were looking for. Just ease the car into the grid slot. Good parking.
There, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the
Is that Perez behind me? Yes, it is. Right. Yeah, I did say we did go for the Ferrari power unit, as it was the most performance. Getting on that clutch. And it slacks out on where we go. Getting a good start there. Max Verstappen on the charge with Perez. The AI is turned up, by the way. So they should be trying to have a look. He's thinking about it. Loads of sliding there. Having to cut Perez off coming out of the corner. Now he's chasing me down, so I'm going to try and make him go the longer route. Nearly contact there. The car's not having the grip. The car's not having the grip. We found a problem. We definitely won't be able to keep this race lead. Pulling out nearly a second now. Trying to not lock up the brakes. Gonna use a bit of ERS, get away. So, just gonna keep that stable now. Getting on that power. You can really see how close Perez is. Because you're just gonna have to play it safe and strategical. ERS on the main straight. Should be alright to come off the ERS now. So coming out of turn 1 and 2 onto the straight, looking good. Still keeping P1, but it's only a matter of time before them Red Bulls pass me, unfortunately. Because they are a way faster car than me. And there's nothing I can do about it. Whoa, tyres sliding a bit there. I am only looking for a point finish for the first couple of races, depending on how the upgrades go. Potentially could get a surprise win, but I'm not sure.
Some information on Perez. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slowed.
So that's good. Wasn't expecting to hear that on the first 2 laps. You can tell he's slowing down, he's really dropping back now. But now Verstappen's on the charge, so gonna need to be careful. Maybe having to go a bit defensive. Because they're just coming from nowhere. Can't do any more than that. Don't let the car slide. Keep in position now. Perez and Verstappen proper battling it out. Whilst they're still in P1, but I reckon in 2 laps we're going to be in P3 by the looks of it. Losing a lot of time there for the first sector. So I think these tyres are proper starting to wear off now. But they are also on the faster tyre compound. Coming up into a fast corner now. I have lost the car here a lot before by clipping them specific curves that are right next to the racing line, and it has ruined a lot for me, unfortunately. Onto the main straight, 1.5 seconds now. So we did take out a lot of time.
You're going to be on softs. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFT if you want to go and check it out.
I say lap 7. Just, yeah, go straight onto the softs and relax. We're not doing it on lap 4. Little bit of understeer there, little bit of understeer, and a bit of oversteer as well. The car isn't really feeling it at this track. I don't know how we're still leading it, but I think we're pulling out because the softs are sort of wearing now. But that would have hurt our time with wheel spin as well.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Just gonna keep it for the main straight for when I need it. Save the ERS. Relax the car. Don't want to fully send it too much. So maybe 2 seconds now. But it just, Russell's got them. Russell has got them though, so we do potentially have a problem. But we are taking out time on the straight. But Russell is catching. So I reckon it could go 3 wide for them coming into the first corner. It is going 3 wide by the looks of it. It is 3 wide. I don't know if there's any contact there, but Piastri's in 5th. Just trying to use the car. 2.2 seconds now, which doesn't really make sense, but I'll definitely take it. If we do get a win, I will take it 100%. Oh, yeah. So the tyres are worn now. Not trying to push the car through that specific corner. I feel like that's where half of my tyre degradation is going, is that specific corner, and it's costing me. So that isn't really good news. Russell gaining us there with the gear mistake. Coming on to the straight now, before the main straight. Russell definitely taking time out of us now, so I'm going to have to use some ERS coming out of this corner. Just tried to keep that gap back up to 2 seconds. It is working, but I don't think it'll do enough. I was right, so I'm going to take it onto this straight a little bit. Don't slide the rear, just take a nice line. That was so close. It has cost us some time, not to be arg. I'm going to say that the ERS and most likely having to throw some defensive manoeuvres. So I don't know how this is going to go. Ooh, there we go. It's nearly spinning it again. Just, there's no grip. There's no grip. It just wants to slide everywhere. Get a bit of VRS on the straight. Oh, I'm gonna push the car now. Try to take out a 10.42, potentially 3 if I can, but I don't think I'll be able to. I am gonna take it onto this straight as well. Why not? Just doesn't seem to be working. It just seems Russell's got more of a drive and more power, which is annoying, but it's all right. But I do believe he's gonna pit on the same lap as us.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us
So
the
let's
best in
keep
lap you
him
can.
behind. But we'll have a lot of time to make up. And I don't think we will win this race now. Button's got into the pits.
Jensen is in the pits. Jensen in the pits.
So I think Jensen's going to go on the hard. Unless he's on the soft. Trying to concentrate. Not too hard. Just want to keep focused on the track. Could see Russell now getting really close up. Trying to come off the racing line a bit, see if it will help. It did help. But whoa!
Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as
What's happened? Oh dear. It looks like that's one of the Alpines. Pierre Gasly has been disqualified. Oh dear, what's going on? He's trying to keep the car calm. Gonna try and send the car, but it looks like we are gonna come out at the back of the grid. So it looks like Jensen Button is going to have the boost. I am gonna check where Button is. I don't know what's happened there, but I think Button might have had some contact, which isn't good. So the front runners are now going to be boxing. Let's just hope I get a good pit stop. I think everybody's boxing.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Now,
I think everybody is
perfect
boxing.
job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a
So
nice
that
stop
has
time. We're happy with that
massively
one.
helped.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Which means I need to really carry this team to is Button gonna get the jump?
You're approaching the safety car.
Button's getting the jump. Button's getting the massive jump. So I do believe if Button's just got a jump, 12. He could get 10th. I do believe he could actually get 10th. The other problem is though, we have got Max Verstappen behind us. So Button pitting a little bit early just before the safety car has helped up into P11, so he's gained another position. Not a bad performance. Just trying to keep the wear of the tyres down. Being a bit careful with the throttle. I don't know what happened. I am gonna look at the race highlights afterwards and see what went off. So it must have been on lap 7. So nice in the car through the corners, not slowing it. I know I want to keep the tyres on, but what are the tyres saying? They are, they're a little bit cool. The engines are a little bit, no, the engine's alright, the engine's okay. Right. So I don't know how long the safety car's going to last for. But the bonus is we've got full ERS, so I'm just going to deploy it all. Try to get this win. Nearly hitting the safety car there. It's not been a bad race. No, I don't think there's been any contact. So, this safety car is slow. I do hope it goes in at the end of this lap. We could just have a 4-lap shootout. So I don't think it's going in at the end of this lap, which is unfortunate. I think it'll go in at the end of the next lap though. What are the tyres saying? Still alright temperature. They're going in.
Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
Trying to get away from Max Verstappen there. And going in any second. Deploy the ER straight away and pull away. This is going to be tight. The Red Bull closing in on me, getting into the slipstream. Going to make him go onto a bit of a wider line. So playing defensive. I'm not going to drive nice. It's already a yellow flag, but it's alright. I do believe going to the soft tyre compound was the best. Because if you think about it, the track's going to be really rubbered in now as well. From all the other softs and mediums. I could already feel a lot more grip. Already got a purple sector. I do believe we could get the fastest lap. But Russell might be able to sort me again. But I'm going to save my ERS now. Just sweeping the car through this corner. I'm going to deploy all my ERS on this now. Just get that fastest lap. 2 purple sectors. So not bad. But deploying the ERS on this straight, coming out of it. Nearly going on wide. Fastest lap. 1:33. Nobody took it. Nobody took it, so I will quite happily take that. 1.4 seconds between me and Max Verstappen now. But I'm literally out of ERS. Got a little bit too much fuel in, but that's because of the safety car. Making the car behave itself. Already another purple sector. still pulling out time between me and Max Verstappen. A little bit of wheel spin there. Swooping the car through, do not clip them curbs. Ah, lost a little bit of time there, unfortunately. So 3 laps to go now. I don't think I'm going to be caught.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
But that might become a problem very, very soon. And that might have caused a bit more problem. Definitely has. We're losing time. But the car behaves itself. Making the car skid a little bit. So I do need to keep remembering that I need to see what happened with Pierre Gasly. I do believe it was something to do with Jenson Button, my teammate. Yeah. So we've got a bit of a problem now. Verstappen is within DRS range, and I really don't want to lose this win. Esteban Ocon's out of the session.
Out of this race.
So 1 more lap to go after this one. Yeah, they're losing the car.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
So I'm out of second again. Not been the easiest race in the world. I don't believe I'll be able to get pole for Jeddah, because Jeddah isn't my strongest track in the world. Try not to lock the brakes, doing it nicely. Keep messing up the gear changes, not paying enough attention. A little bit stressed right now.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
So just about to start the last lap now.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Gap to your teammate behind is 11.7 seconds.
11.7 seconds, can do it. Trying to keep as much concentration as possible. We might be done here now. We genuinely might be done unless we could just do a bit of a dirty manoeuvre. But I don't really want to be racing dirty. But at the same time, I'm going to do anything to keep this win. And I'm not bothered what anybody says, but he's going to get DRS on that straight, so we have got a big problem. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to use whatever I've got. He's got DRS. saving the rest of my DRS now. Trying to get a good exit out of this corner. Is it enough? Using whatever I can. Is it gonna be enough? I don't know. Sliding a bit near the contact, coming out of the final corner. Woo! And that's our first ever win. And it was so close. Wow, what a finish.
Superb driving. That is the race win.
Wow.
Well done.
Oh my god. My heart is racing. Whoa.
Brilliant effort from the whole team.
What do you think it
Jesus.
was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the
Jensen Button staying 11th. Not a bad performance from Button. Well, I want to see what happened to I think it was Pierre Gasly on lap 7. 107k. Not bad. Oh wait, I don't think I'll be able to see what happened to Gasly now. Oh well. He probably just did a stupid manoeuvre, but do this podium celebration party. Is there anything to get my second driver up? No, there isn't. So I'm gonna take some money, get some resource points. That's about most we can do. What upgrades can we do? Yeah, right. Do some aero upgrades, but so right now, when we get them upgrades, we could probably beat McLaren. But yeah, not being a bad first race. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at Jeddah. See you in a bit.